Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Zakir Math. In this video, we will start exercise 5.2 definite integrals for the course MA102 Calculus 2 for Bachelor Degree Program. For diploma students, please watch the playlist GSMA 102 Calculus 2. Before solving these problems, I strongly recommend that you first watch the previous video where I explained the properties of definite integrals in detail with examples, right? So if you skip that video, you may find exercise 5.2 little difficult. So please watch the properties of definite integrals video first and then come back to this video to solve the problems step by step with me. Now let's begin exercise 5.2 properties of definite integrals. Please hit the subscribe button and like the video for more updates, right? So the first property is integral a to b c times d of x. How the question will be, teacher? It will be like this. Integral, for example, 2 to 3 and 5 dx. It will come like this. If there is a situation, you take this 5 out, then 2 to 3 and dx. After that 5, what is the integral of dx? It is x, which is 2 to 3. Then upper limit, which is 3, minus lower limit, it is 2. In this way, we are going to solve the question. It is what written here. C times b minus a. So this is your a and this is your b. So b minus a. Clear? Suppose if it is in plus or minus, then how the situation will be? For example, it will be like this. I'll give you 3x plus 4x square dx. If this situation, you can split into integral 3x plus integral 4x square dx. So in this way, you can use this property. And this one is when your function is inside and there is a constant, you can take it outside. How it will be? So this will be, for example, integral 5x square. If it is like this, you can take 5 as out and then x square dx, you can do it, right? So in this way, you can do all these things. Suppose if you have the same limit a to a, then the value of the integral is what? 0. Suppose you have a to b, you want to reverse, the integral will become minus. Okay. Suppose you have minus, if you want to reverse, it will become plus. And this is splitting the integral. How? For example, the whole length of the interval is ab. Suppose you want to split somewhere, just call it as c. So you can write integral a to c and c to b also. Clear? So based on these properties, we are going to do questions. Let's do the first question. Evaluate integral 1 to 1. So look at the limits here. It is 1 here and it's 1 here. So it means what? It is same limit. Upper and lower limit is same. If the upper and the lower limit are same, then the value of the integral is what? 0. So for this purpose, you should remember that property. Let's go to the next question. What is given? Integral 0 to pi by 4 sine power 4x dx is equal to, the answer is already given, no need to integrate, 3 by 8 pi. So what's the question asked? What is integral pi to 0? Sorry, this is not pi by 4. Oh, sorry, it is not pi by 4, pi. So it is pi to 0. What is your sine power 4 theta d theta? Look here. In definite integrals, use x or theta, whatever it is, the answer is going to become same. Why, teacher? Look here, suppose I give you 0 to 2 x dx. Same if you do 0 to 2 d dt. Both same answer, you will get it. Both are same question, only the variable is changed. In definite integral, the variables used here are dummy variables. You can say like that. Okay, you can change x, t, u, v like that. So look here, what is the change here? The change here is, here it is 0, here it is pi. Here it is pi and 0. The limits are changed. Upper becomes lower, lower becomes upper. In this case, what you have to do? You have to write with the minus sign. Minus 3 by 8 times pi is your answer. Clear? Right. Let's go to the next question. Use the properties of integral, right? And fact that what is given? The given is integral 0 to 1 x square dx is equal to 1 by 3 is given. So what is the question? The question is evaluate integral 0 to 1 5 minus 6 x square close the bracket into dx. Okay. Now how you evaluate integral 0 to 1 5 dx minus again this one 6x square dx integral 0 to 1. And look at the question. What is given? X square dx is given. How much? Which is 1 over 3. Can you see that? X square dx is there? Yes. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the 6 as out. So integral 0 to 1 5 dx minus 6 times integral 0 to 1 x square dx. And this part integral 0 to 1 x square dx. The answer is what? 1 over 3. Right. So what is the integral of 5 dx? Which is equal to 5 dx is what? X 0 to 1 minus 6 times 1 by 3. Minus 6 times what? 1 by 3. I don't have space. Let me write here. Okay. Right. So this is equal to 5. This one upper limit minus lower limit. 1 minus 0 minus 6 by 3. Clear? So this equals 5 minus 6 by 3 is what? 2. So 5 minus 2 is equal to what? 3. Let's go to the next question. Write the integral as a single integral. So what is given? Look here. You can take all these things in a line. What are the numbers? Minus 2, plus 2, 5, minus 1. Right? All these numbers are there. So let me start this one. First is minus 1 and then, sorry, here minus 2, minus 1. Okay, minus 1, minus 2. And then what are the things are there? And you have plus 2 and then you have plus 5. Right? Keep it like this. Let me write the integral without the sketch. What is this one? Minus 2 to plus 2. First you are traveling here. Right? Then 2 to 5 you are traveling. So 2 to 5 you are traveling. So almost you come to the end stage. That means you travel from minus 2 to plus 5 you traveled. Correct? Minus 2 to minus 1. Look here. This integral is finished. No changes. But the next you see minus 2 to minus 1. But this comes here. Okay, minus 2 to minus 1. So you want to make it as what? Plus. So this part you have to subtract. This part you have to what? Subtract. So if you subtract, what will happen? This portion will be cancelled. Clear? So what is the remaining portion? The remaining portion will be this one. So is this easy for you? Yes. So minus 1 to 5 f of x dx is your answer. In this way also you can write. Right. Let's go to the next question. So what is given? 8 to 2, 2 to 4. Look here. 2, 8, 2, 4. Right. So let's draw the sketch now. If f 2 to 8 f of x dx is 7.3. So let me put here 2, then 4, then 8. So 2 to 8 is how much? The value which is 7.3. Right. The next is what? 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is what? This one. I'll use another color. So 2 to 4 is how much? Which is 5.9, which is given in the question. What they are asking you to find? They are asking you to find this one. 4 to 8 they are asking to find. Clear everybody? So easy. Very, very easy. So just the full coverage. This one is what? 7.3, right? Minus this coverage is what? 5.9. So 7.3 minus 5.9. So 13 minus 9 is 4. Then here is 6 minus 5 is 1. So which is 1.4. Clear all of you? Right. So let's go to the next question. These are all belongs to properties of definite integrals. Okay, right. So what is given now? 0 to 9 is given. 0 to 9 is given as 37 f of x dx. And again 0 to 9 another function is 16. Chances are there. Another function you can get the same answer, no problem. You can get different answers, no problem. Same limits, but functions may be different. So what they are asking, this I'm going to call it as f of x dx. This I'm going to call it as what? G of x dx. So what is the question now? The question now is same limit 0 to 9. 2 times f of x plus 3 times g of x dx. So according to the property, what I can do? I can take this 2 out, integral 0 to 9 f of x dx by one property. And by another property, I can split this also. 3 times integral 0 to 9 g of x dx. Right? So what's your f of x? Your f of x is what? 37. And what's your g of x value, integral value? Which is 16. You put in the calculator now. 2 into 37 plus 3 multiplied by 16, which is 122. So this equals 122. Right. Let's go to the next question. If it is known integral 0 to 10, which is given 0 to 10, f of x dx is equal to 17. And next is integral 0 to 8 f of x dx is given as 12. The question is, what is integral 8 to 10 f of x dx they are asking. So simple. What are the numbers? 0, 10, 8. That's it. So let me draw the picture now. Easy to draw. So let me write 0, 8, but then 10. Right. So 0 to 10, how much? 0 to 10, which is 17, right? And then 0 to 8, how much? This one is how much? Which is 12. What is the question? They are asking 8 to 10, they are asking. So this part, they are asking the question. So simple. It's all common idea, right? So which is 17 minus 12, which is equal to what? 5. Clear all of you? So this finishes your exercise 5.2. It's so easy if you study the previous video, right? Yes. If you really found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Sharing the knowledge is caring, right? East or West, Dr. Zahid Math YouTube channel is the best. So we'll see you in another important video, which is the next exercise 5.3, right? Until then, it's bye from Zahir. Bye-bye.